Hi, Kathy, if you're still here. I don't really expect anyone today. This wasn't really planned. I just had to come on and chat, and I'm going to try and do a little bit of crafting. But I had, I got to watch a very interesting video today, so I wanted to come on and do some thank yous and stuff for that. So I don't know if anyone will show up, but we will wait a few minutes and see. If not, I will just start crafting, and then we'll chat about it after or while I'm crafting. I know it's usually a busy day on Saturdays on YouTube, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, I didn't plan this. I'm super tired. I'm trying to keep myself awake, because if I go to sleep now, I'm going to be up all night. So I came home and showered and all that good stuff, and tried to get ready so I feel a little bit better, because it's been a little bit of a long day. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Martha. How are you, ladies? Oh, thank you, Victoria. Hi, Sandy. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Sandra. But yeah, my birthday, it's just a birthday. It's just what happens. But you know, it's another day as we get older. I just had to take care of some other stuff. So how's everybody doing today? I feel like I'm a caffeine zombie right now. I think I've had so much iced coffees in me the last 2 days that, you know, I'm gonna be like my eyes feel they're huge and I'm wide awake, and my inside feels like, you know, like I'm sleeping, like I'm not awake. But I want to wait a few minutes before I start, because I know you ladies were there. I saw you in the video last night, so I want to make sure to thank everybody. I went to Midway, Kentucky. Hey, sis. Oh, you got the flu? I'm sorry. I went to Midway, Kentucky, which is, once you hit Kentucky, it's exactly an hour in. It's so beautiful out there. It's right in the middle of Thoroughbred Farms is the college, and it's just absolutely beautiful out there. So peaceful and so quiet, and you know, a lot different than here and YouTube, and everybody's so mellow and polite and sweet, even, you know, just perfect strangers. So it's definitely a nice change from here. And if I could go there and visit there and stay there longer, I would, just to soak it all in, because I think we all need that sometimes. You're good? Anybody crafting today? I know my sis is. She's in her room crafting, like she was doing on here last night. I'm going to try and see if I can pull this up on my tablet now, because when I move, I won't be able to watch the screen. You're from Owensboro, and I don't recall seeing that name anywhere. It must be further into Kentucky than I'm used to. And you know, why does your camera, when you go live, always pick up the weirdest picture of you? Like, it picks me up going like this. Like, come on now. All right, everything's turned off. Yes, she did do a great job, Sandy. I completely agree. She did an amazing job. And trust me, I will get her on my channel. For sure, because then she won't have to worry about the chat and finding all her stuff, you know, because we all know I can multitask. So, hi, Crystal. How are you? Yes, it's Nikki's birthday. You know what? She just sent me at Well, you have to excuse me. I'm like running on a 2-day thing here, so now I have to go. Let me say happy birthday to her real quick. Happy birthday, Nikki. I'm sorry. I'm so lost on my days right now. Thank you, Crystal. And I have it right up here on my board. But yeah, Western Kentucky, Evansville is across the Ohio River. Yeah, we go across the Ohio River. That's so weird. Yes, it is Nikki's birthday today. And thank you, Crystal. Oh, you're fine. I didn't plan on anybody showing up. Even it's just easier to make it live than to film it and upload it. And, you know, I just want to come in and do some thank yous and talk about a few things. And I didn't plan, you know, I know Saturdays and the weekends are a busy day for everybody. So, and I just wanted to do some crafting. So whether I do it live and, you know, nobody's here, it's would be like me filming a video. So it's the same thing. Martha, hi, rustic. You don't know who Crystal is, Martha? I know you know who that is. Are you being funny or do you just like calling her rustic? Yeah, I don't think Nikki's in here. She did send me a message. I messaged her back. See you later. Oh, you have a great day. Aw. Yes, she is awesome. Have a great evening or afternoon or whatever it is where you're at, Crystal. I don't even know. I barely know what time it is right here. Right now, it feels like it's about 10 o'clock at night for me. I'm going to pop some aspirin in a minute because I feel the headache coming on. Because it's just been a long, long day. Signal is off. LOL, you're welcome. Love you, girly. You look, aw, thank you. Oh, you did. You call her that because there's lots of crystals. Okay, I get it. All right, let me grab some, and as you can see, I'm in my pajamas. Let me grab some aspirin real quick. I'll be right back. So I have an idea for a few things, and I kind of wanted to start having stuff made before I come on, but my crazy work life is just crazy long work life, and I just can't seem to get a grasp on work and crafting at home, and I feel like my mojo kind of went. My mojo's kind of not the same as it used to be. Just have a lot going on, so I'm trying to find a way to get that back. Hey, River, how are you? I saw you here too last night. I did read all the comments, so if anybody comes in, I will hopefully remember everybody that was in here last night. So we'll see. In Utah, yes, you're in Utah. See, big giant cup. Look at it's almost bigger than me. Big giant cup of coffee, iced coffee. I'm trying to keep myself awake. What did she say she's doing? Yeah, I know everybody. It's getting so close to Christmas, and everybody's getting stuff ready for that. Oh, it wasn't wonderful. I was driving. I think let's see. I left here at 5 o'clock yesterday morning, and I drove for over 10 hours, and then I drove for another 2 hours running around to stores and gas and all that kind of stuff. And then I came home, grabbed stuff left, and then I drove for 6 hours, slept for three, and then drove for another 6 hours. So it was almost 24 hours of driving with 3 hours sleep. So, but it was you know, my birthday's very close to Christmas, and you know, as we get older, it's kind of just another day, which is, you know, not that I didn't want to be here with you guys in crafting because, you know, I like my crafting. Have to go pay. Okay, go ahead. All right, Kathy. We may not have to. Hopefully, I can keep myself awake. We'll see how it goes and how what I have planned on making goes. So, but by all means, like I said, this wasn't planned, and I know Saturdays are kind of crazy on here. Yeah, it was crazy, River. I'm telling you. I have no complaints. The drive was actually amazing this time. I think I barely ever had to take my foot off the gas and put it on the brake because there was no traffic, no construction, no traffic. I just drove. I mean, it's hard at night, although Shell kept me company. She stayed up with me on the phone till I got there last night. So that was awesome because it's always better when you have someone to talk to than just sitting in the car by yourself. So I think she got on, I think it said 11:15 or something, because it's a time change once you get into Indiana. So it was 11 something on my time, so it was 10 something her time. And then she stayed on with me, which was till 3 my time, 3:30 my time, 2:30 her time. So it was really nice. Cruise control. Oh yes, love that cruise control. But you know, at nighttime it can be bad because that, to me, sometimes cruise control, all of a sudden you forget to use your feet when you need to, especially if you're getting tired. But yes, I was good to go last night. I did use cruise control. I was on definite caffeine overload last night. You know, if it ever gets to where I feel like I can't drive, I mean, I know now I would pull over. So, but it wasn't too bad because I had someone to talk to, so it was really nice. So it wasn't bad. I'm just glad we're home, and you know, she's in her room all settled, working on a few things and listening to her Christmas music. So, you know, I love Christmas as much as Cam does, and I hope they got it from me because I think it's, you know, it's all about the season. It's not about the gifts or any of that. It's just I love the Christmas season. I love what it stands for, and I wish more people did. Hi, Kristen. How are you? So I have. I'm trying to see if some specific people come in, but um, I definitely want to thank Mags for sure for coming in and helping Shell out. That was amazing. They did awesome last night. Both their projects were beautiful, and I am not throwing that frame away because I happen to think it's beautiful. I love the white butterflies on it for sure. I love the contrast in color. I'm glad she picked white and not pink. I do not like pink and purple together. I would have never told her that if she made it like that, but um, I do love purple and white, purple and silver, and purple and black together. Purple and teal, you know, but I don't have any teal in here. But I mean, I do like mixing purple with different colors. It's usually a white or a silver. Hi, Tamara. How are you? Happy Saturday. I was almost going to come on and say happy Friday to everyone, and it's actually not Friday, it's Saturday. I'm so lost on my days. Oh, you did great. Oh, you know, and it's so funny, but I am not getting any kind of notifications for anything. I don't know why. I keep going in and checking things. Hi, Debbie. How are you doing? I saw something absolutely gorgeous you made that now belongs to my sister, and it's in her room, and it's absolutely beautiful. But you already know I love your work when you make those kind of books and stuff like that. It is gorgeous. Hi, Susan. I know it's odd to see me on a Saturday. I might see a few people I don't normally see because I don't usually come on Saturday. But at the rate things are going, I may be coming on different days because it's just my life is just crazy. Oh, thank you, Debbie, and hello. Yeah, it's over now. It was yesterday. You know how it goes. It was a Friday the 13th, but the drive went well, everything went well, so I have to account for it. You know, I thank God because, you know, I asked for special prayers yesterday and he granted all of them. So um I know. Yeah. Um so everything worked out the way it was supposed to. He always watches over me, so I'm very thankful for that. So it was, you know, I can't say it was a bad luck Friday the 13th. I did what I had to do only because, and it was so weird because I was thinking about leaving this morning. And thank goodness I didn't because I just happened to be talking to Cam yesterday afternoon. She's like, I have to be out by noon. We have to be checked out by noon on Saturday. And I'm like, oh my gosh, if I leave Saturday morning, I will never make it there by noon. Yes, it's been a while. I don't think I ever come on Saturday. Not that I don't want to, but I'm just so used to, you know, I picked Fridays and that was working really well for a while. Um, but we'll see. I may be popping on here and there at different times. And you may see me next week starts. My daughter actually gets 3 weeks next week because I'm a bus driver. I run on the same. Oh, I just lost my chat. I run on the same schedule as the schools. So they are off. Thursday's our last day, and then we don't go back until January 6th. So I will be home that entire time, which is awesome. So I'm sure I'll be on doing some crafting. Like I said, I have some ideas going on. I'd like to have some of it done ahead of time, but it just doesn't always work that way. So anyway, back to my, oh, you're welcome, Debbie. It was absolutely beautiful. I absolutely loved it. And so does Shell. Um, I'm hoping she'll like take some pictures or do some kind of video showing it. She doesn't think of that because she's not on here. I may have to steal it from her and, you know, show you guys because Debbie makes some beautiful, beautiful things. Random days are good. Yes, they are. And it's weird because it's not saying that yet on my StreamYard. Like my chat stopped moving, but it's actually moving on my iPad, so I'm glad I pulled it up. So I definitely have to thank Mags for coming in, and oh my God, she did amazing for someone who says she doesn't know the tech stuff. She's gotten really good at it, and I'm telling you, I was because I got a call this morning saying someone hijacked my channel, so I listened to it on my way home today, so that kind of made the day go a little faster too. Oh, well, happy birthday, Kristen. That's awesome. Yeah, there are so many Sagittarius. I'm so excited that there are so many birthdays in December. It's just even at work, I think there were 9 birthdays on December 13th. So although we have 310 people that work there, but I think that's awesome. Well, happy birthday. Oh, no worries, Kristen. I was out on the road and busy driving, so I have to thank Miss Patty Lang because I was watching her in the chat and she was kind of being the hostess with the mostest and helping people understand who was who and, you know, cheering them on and everything like that. And I especially want to thank everybody. Well, I want to thank Shell because I think that was amazing what she did because she has never gone live. But I want to thank all of you for being so patient and so encouraging. And, you know, haven't seen a lot of that. There's just so much going on YouTube right now. And to me, this season is all about, you know, I don't think any one of us is better than anybody else. The only person who's better than anybody is up there. And I think if people stopped and remember what the season was about and treated people that way, you know, it would be a better world if everybody was a little bit nicer and not out for self gain, which there's a lot of that going on, and it just, you know, I just don't like it, and it's just put me in a funk. And so when I watched the video this morning, it was so nice to see that even when they were having problems and the screen went black and I was panicking, I was looking at my thing, looking at the time, going, oh my God, how long are they going to be dark? How long is it going to be quiet? Because you guys know I don't like it dark or quiet. I like to talk a lot. Hi, Sue. Keeping peace. That's right, Debbie. My sister hijacked my channel last night, Susan, while I was driving to Kentucky. So her and Maggie, Maggie came on and helped her, and they kind of took over my channel for the night because I wasn't here. Exactly, Debbie. I completely agree. So that's kind of put me in my funk. Just a lot of things going on. I'm not that kind of person, and I just, it just really makes me sad to see all the things that are going on. Very nice, Cam. Love it. My daughter's showing me something that she's making. All the things that are going on. And, you know, my sister, and I meant to go look because, which I'm going to right now. So hold on one second. Let me go see something a second before I say anything else, ladies. So hold on one second. I just have to check something out. And that'll just, you know, that'll make, you know, my day very happy or not very happy. So hold on one second. No, I don't want that. I guess I got to type it in first if I want to get there. Oh no. What's going on here? All right, let me see. Let me see. Hopefully it won't come on and the sound won't come on. Let me mute it real quick. All right. So That made my day. That makes me feel better. Um, so I want to, my sister, is an amazing, amazing person. She has done so much for me and my children, and not just, my youngest that's here, but my older children as well. She would give anybody something she wanted or couldn't afford or couldn't do. You know how you say you're so blessed to call someone your friend? That's how I feel about Mags and Patty and Michelle. My sister is that type of person. And I know you guys heard her talking about her friends last night that she has had for years and years and years. She has a best friend that she has been best friends with since grade school. She is one of those people that if anybody mentions her name, everybody has something amazing to say about her because she is just an amazing, amazing person. So it really made it special when you guys stuck by her through the problems and encouraged her and told her how well she was doing and helped her along. So that was really, really important to me because she means a lot to me. And you know that was really hard for her to do because she sees all the stuff going on YouTube, and that's why she stays away from YouTube. She will watch, but she doesn't like all the things she sees either. And so she kind of just stays in the background. So for her to come on my channel and, not know what to expect, um, all I can say to her is thank you, thank you. And I think it was really unbelievable and sweet what she did last night. And I'm thankful that not one person gave her a thumbs down because I would have asked that person come forward because you obviously, um, that person that was on is someone you need to know and would be blessed to know and have as a friend because that's just how she is. So, I am just so thankful for all of you that were here for that last night. And I hope to see more of that. I came on here when I came on here 2 years ago. I don't, I've been a single mom most of my life. I raised all my kids on my own, with help from my family, of course, but not from their fathers. So um, I worked a lot. I didn't have time for a lot of real life friends. Yes, it was, Debbie. I didn't have time for a lot of real life friends, and I kind of just kept to myself and did my own thing because I've had my share of all the stuff that I see on here. So when I came on here and started meeting people, I thought the one thing I think the internet is great for is you do get to meet people you would otherwise never meet. And I always try to, even if we all don't get along, I think we all should respect each other. Everybody is different and not everybody is going to love everybody, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't respect other people or you should treat them poorly because that's just not how it should be. I just wish everybody would stop and think again, that self gain to hurt somebody for your own personal gain just does not make any sense to me, and um, it just doesn't always end well. Oh, I love you too, sis. Oh, I don't want you to cry because you'll make me cry. I don't want to cry. Um, Cam's over here laughing. I've been struggling with a lot, and the things I'm seeing on here and how people are is it's really sad. But I'm trying to be positive. I'm trying to work it off of all of my friends that I do have, and Shelly is one of them. She is my sister, but she is also my friend. And as you guys know, the saying, it's easy to love somebody, but it is very hard to like somebody. You can love somebody, but that doesn't mean you like them. Liking somebody is way harder than loving somebody. So I try to follow those rules. I always try to be kind, and I don't ever say or do anything to anyone um, that I wouldn't want done to me. And I value friendships very greatly. And I do watch a lot of what's going on. And so it's just, I take things very personally. And, I'm glad for the friends I have made. Not all of them have been great, but that doesn't mean I don't respect those people or I go on and I treat them poorly. We just kind of part our ways in an understanding, and that happens sometimes. So, and I think that's how it should be. As you see too many women on here, I'm better, I make this, you stole this, you did that. It just, none of it makes any sense to me. I didn't come on here for that. I don't want to say I'm the smartest person or I know everything, but I was a very creative person. If you go back and look 2 years ago, I don't think I have that same creativity now. I'm trying to find my way back to that. What was I saying? But if there's something I can help one person with, that makes me happy. I don't, if I get inspiration from somebody, I give credit where credit is due. And I thank that person for their inspiration, because there are some amazing people out there. And I'm very thankful for that as well, because there are just some amazing, amazing crafters out there that just come on here to make beautiful things. Lorna Taylor, she's amazing. Patty's amazing. Maggie's amazing. Michelle's amazing. Tracy Fox is amazing. I mean, I have a new girl that does digis that I'm going to be doing a video on, but I do have specific videos on specific women that I think are just amazing people and that I wish I could get to know better. Just rising above the muck. I don't want to have favorites. I just want to, well, I wish we could love all. We can respect all, but there, that I just want to be everybody's friend. I don't think that exists, because everybody doesn't always meld, but I do think we can all respect each other. That's, I followed a woman where those things happen. That's why I don't participate on something often. On the tube often, yeah. So, as you've seen, I've been on lately and I'm not getting projects finished. I'm kind of all over the place. I'm really struggling with, and it's hard to come on here and say, for as creative of a person I am and all the beautiful things I have around me that inspire me, I'm struggling with my own creativity, and I'm trying to get back to that. I don't, oh, hi Sandra, thank you. I don't ever want to copy somebody. Do I want to be inspired? Yes, but then I try and take everything I just watched from them out of my head and come up with my own way, because that's how we, become creative, is to create our own things. Do we like to make things other people have made? Yes. Make sure you give credit where that credit is due for making that. But Patty inspires me all the time. Oh my God. But I try and not put everything in my head that she does, because I don't want to do what she's doing. I want to do where you can look at it and go, that was made by Laurel. Hi, Dee Dee. How are you? Aw, thank you. Yes, exactly. Oh, it's not silly. Hi, Telly. It's not silly. And I don't think enough people talk about it in the right way. I mean, you will never see me on here venting or digging at somebody. Am I, dissatisfied with some things I've seen on here? Most certainly. And I think there's quite a few people are. But to me, you can't come on here and go, I am not this way, and then turn around and be like somebody else. And I'm going to give you an example. So I am, God is with me all the time. He helps me through a lot all the time. And every time I think about something or want to say something or do something, some little voice talks to me, and I know what that is. So, like, if I go to a video and I'm not happy with what somebody's doing, I start to go for that thumbs down button, and I stop myself, because it's like, how can I sit here and go, I don't understand why people give thumbs down and not just walk away from the video? So does that make me better because now I want to do it because I'm upset with what they're doing? No. How can I not want someone to do it to me, and then because someone is being nasty and mean, I'm going to do it to them? That does not make me a better person. So I kind of figure in somewhere in their life, something will come around and they will understand, so. Aw, thanks so much, Tully. That's so sweet. Um, And all of this is coming from that video last night. I've been struggling for a while, and I'm trying to find my way out. I want my creativity back because there's so many things I want to do and so many things I want to make, but I'm trying to get out of my own way, and get that figured out. So, but I just think it was amazing. All the people that were in here last night supporting both my sister and Mags for doing such a great job helping Shell. Some of it I want, I'm driving and I'm like, my scissors are right there. I got about, if I showed you guys right now, I have 3 drawers right here on the left, like my mom told her. And I showed Shell this morning that have at least a dozen pair of scissors in them. And Shell was mentioning little tweezers up right here in that same drawer. So it was funny because I mean, I had some good laughs, and I did pay attention to the chat, and all of you were so super supportive and helpful, and I thought it was awesome. Exactly, Debbie. You just move on. You just have to move on. You can't say you're going to be one way and then be. You can't sit here in front of this screen. At least I can't. I can't sit here and go, I'm not like that, and then the minute I'm off screen, I'm being like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you missed the live, Sandra. It's okay. So I agree. I have to stop myself, and then I just, I move on. Oh, no worries, Tully. It was awesome. My sis she did an awesome job, for never being on here. Even for as nervous as she was, I thought she did an amazing job, being on live for me last night. Don't use the frame as inspiration. It was not terrible. You were on your first live. You were crafting. You finished a project. You were talking to people in chat. You were taking their advice. You were answering questions. So, yeah, I don't see a problem with any of it, Shell. So I don't know what you're talking about. You're in a funk too, Rosemary? Yeah. Yeah, I am, I mean, ask Shell, since I was young, I am a very creative person. I can make something out of nothing, and I am just really, really struggling. And I have a lot of ideas, and it's just a matter of getting them down in Laurel's way, not somebody else. I don't want to put it down and it looks like somebody I just watched. I want to put it down and it looks like, oh, Laurel came up with that, because that's what, when I look around at the stuff I've made and I'm like, okay, where is that person that made all those amazing things that are around this room? You did good. Sorry, can't see them. You did good, sister. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. She did amazing. I don't give thumbs down either. Just because I may not enjoy the video doesn't mean there are thousands who do. And the thing is me is this big compared to the billions and billions and billions of people on YouTube. The problem is we're all stuck in this little circle. Like, I'm going to come on and show you guys something today that I haven't seen, but I will first tell you, someone may have done this, because there are so many YouTube channels out there. It doesn't mean because I just made this and I've not seen it that someone else has, that it hasn't been done before, because guaranteed almost everything has been done before by somebody in some way. So yes, you can come on and go, I have this idea. Not guaranteed it's mine, but it's something I thought of from different things I've seen. So I don't, unless I have a full proof that nobody on this earth has ever done it before, I can't ever say, this is my creation. I came up with this all on my own, because YouTube is just huge. I mean, I have books back from the 1800s that show things that were made that people go, oh, well, I came up with this. And it's like, well, that's funny, because unless you were born in 1800, you didn't come up with it. Yep, just move on, Victoria. Exactly. And I do get upset, with people. It does upset me when I watch those people. But I hope that, people will see them for what they are, and maybe, you know, not watch as much. And because to me, that just brings you down, negativity. It just bums you out. I want to be around the positive, happy people. Yes, I agree, Shell. They just need to get rid of it. It makes absolutely no sense. There's no point to it being there for sure. They know a view by people watching by the minutes. They don't need the thumb up or the thumb down. Everyone just makes it different. Everyone just makes a different. I make it their way. There you go. Exactly. Some people might be new and they like following specific tutorials people put out. I actually have just found a few, and will I make them? I might change it up a little bit and make it my own. But yes, because they're showing you here, you can make this. I like some people's stuff, but I'm going to be right there telling you exactly who I watched, and go watch them, because you will see what they created. And they obviously did it before I did it. Now, again, it doesn't mean they came up with it. They might have been inspired by somebody else, but everything out there has been done by somebody. If you just help one person, exactly, one person, like I've been on here almost 3 years. I'm not even at 1,500. Do I care? No. I did not come on here to get numbers. I came on here because I wanted to interact with people. I wanted to share my creativity with people, and I wanted to be inspired by other people. That's why I came on here. If I have 5 people watching, then I have 5 people watching. If I have 30 watching, I have 30 watching. No glasses. It makes a difference. Oh, wait. What? Yeah, I have my contacts in today, Sandra. Yes. What? It's under. It should be underneath the cabinet. Yeah, me and my daughter have achy feet and achy backs, and she's going to go take a bath right now. Can you close that door, though, Cam? Because that's really loud. It's in there, trust me. She's looking for the Epsom salt. It's buried. She has to look. It's not jumping out and biting her. So yeah, so on to that subject. So like I said, the main reason why I came on here, well, I'm going to craft, but I really wanted to come on here and, thank all of you, and thank my sis for, the wonderful, wonderful birthday gift of hijacking my channel. There's no way I would ever delete it. There's no way I would ever be mad at her for what she did, because God, if anybody remembers my first video I ever did, oh my goodness. Oh my God, I can't me. I have glasses. Oh, no glasses. Oh. Our creativity is a compilation of our own brain and the ideas we have seen over. Exactly, Debbie. No competition, no jealousy. It's sometimes impossible to remember who did. Yes, I agree, but I will be like, I'm sorry, I watched a video. I got this, the original idea from something I saw. But there are people out there that won't even do that. They just start making it and talk about it as if it's something they came up with, when there's millions of people out there doing it. That's the kind of stuff that bothers me a little bit. But yes, I don't always remember. If it's something important I'm making, I'll write down the channel. But yeah, sometimes I don't either, River, and I'll be like, if I can remember, go back, I'll put it in the description box. I can't remember exactly who it was, but I got it from this amazing channel, stuff like that. So, but yeah, I am, being a little more particular, and I wish I could watch more of you all the time. Hi, Misty. Oh, we're just chatting. I'm thanking everybody for last night, and with me not being here and my sis taking over and stuff like that. So, and just talking about some, creativity issues and things like that. But I did want to thank Shell and Mags and Patty and, all of you ladies, because I thought it was amazing. It made my day, so it was awesome. Like I said, it was nice to laugh today. Well, and not laugh, haha, funny, but, parts of it were funny because I wanted to reach through, my phone and show her where things were and how to click the link, copy and paste, so it was funny, but I'm not laughing at her. It was, it was it was fun, just like when we get on here and, you know, we're goofy sometimes. So yeah, so now I'm going to switch my camera, and I'm going to kind of give you an idea what I'm going to try and accomplish today. So we'll see how much of it I get accomplished. I hope I get some of it done. So I'm going to switch my camera. And if anyone else comes in that I saw last night, I'll make sure to thank them too. So let me switch my my camera. Where is it? There it is. Heard someone saw this flower they made was copyright. Oh geez, seriously? Come on now. They made was copyright not to use her technique. Then why show it? Exactly. I completely agree. If you don't want someone to make what you're making, don't come on here and show it, right? Yes, it is. And I have two amazing sisters. So let me get this switched here. So now I'm going to move my iPad over so I can see what all of you are talking about and kind of talk about what I'm going to be doing. So I know you guys saw me playing with the, where are they? When I was making these the Friday before last using Lorna's Digis. When I was making these, and I got 6 of them done, they're like tag pockets that can go in a book. This part can go in the book, and then you can have a flip out, or you can put this actually in the spine part if you want, but they are pockets and they're all sewn. But on them I used her calligraphy papers, and then I printed out her digis on tracing paper and put them on there so you can see through it, but you can't really see the paper. And then just put some embellishments and stuff on them. So these are the ones I did, and I'll explain where my idea is going after this. So these are the ones I finished, and I kind of tried to make the colors that were in the birds, and I was using the birds. But see how you can't really see the paper, you just see the bird. So that this is done on tracing paper. This one you can see because it had a brown background. These I didn't finish because I'm using them for something else. But these ones I did butterflies on. I'm not sure if I did those that night or not. But I love, love, love the butterflies as well. Her digis are gorgeous. I love hers. I love Tracy's. What is it? Oh my God. Medieval Mirage. Wait till I talk about her. But yeah, so I started putting them all on here because I'm trying to, you know, get stuff made so that when I sit down to make my journals and stuff, because it takes me forever to do stuff, because then I got to stop and make this and stop and make that. I'm trying to make little bits of everything to have it already done. And then I was doing 2-sided ones like this. So I didn't actually sew this closed, and then just embellishing them. So these are all the ones I finished. I don't know if I did them all on that live that night. But yeah, I absolutely love all these. Lorna's Digis are amazing. And there you go. I even, you know, I have fabric, I think, in every color. Look at, it's even got the browns, the blues, and all the same colors that are in that one. I just think they look perfect. Aw, thank you, River. Aw, thanks, Debbie. All right, what did I miss? Yes, she had, well, yeah, we all have 2 sisters, don't we? Exactly, Sue, then don't do a video. I agree. Oh my gosh, I can't see. How did I forget my, oh my goodness. The only thing I'm making is banana, oh, banana nut bread, Missy. That sounds yummy, yummy. Well, I have not crafted all week. I have come home every day after work and said, okay, we're going to craft today, Laurel. And all I've managed to do was continue to fussy cut some butterflies. So my creativity is definitely, you know, gone somewhere, and I'm trying to get it back. You have 4 sisters, Sandy? That's awesome. So what I thought, I know we have all seen recently, and see, and I'm not going to think of her name, but I am going to find her channel because I do have it saved. I'm not sure if it might have been Wendy's Journaling Adventures, where she was taking the the window envelopes and making the little pockets with them, um, and putting stuff behind them and making stuff hang from the front of them. So off of that idea, I said, well, if we can make envelopes, why can't I make tags? So I took some craft paper, craft stock, what do they call it? Craft card, because it's not actually paper, it's a little bit thicker. And then I took some design paper, and I'm not sure who this one is. It's Sue something, and it's Rambling Rose Collection. And this one happens to have the wood grain on both sides. That's so weird. I didn't know it was on both sides. So I have some different papers, and I'll explain why you see these holes and stuff in a minute. And then on this one, I'm doing this side. I really like that. And it's actually going to be upside down. Well, I'll just have to make the tag this way. I'm going to use this side and then the craft paper, and then I have an oval. And depending on how far we get, I may make some more. And yes, they're really long right now. I'm going to cut them down, but I just wanted to get them cut out the same. Leo the cat, Wendy. Oh, is that what you call her, Leo the cat? So what I thought is I'm going to make tags kind of on that line. But what I'm going to do is, and I'm going to do some with this too, with actually the, the cereal box cardboard, because I want some hefty ones too. Hi, Lisa, how are you? And I'm going to take these and I'm going to put them, I'm using that side. I am going to put them together like that. So you have one side like this, and we're going to decorate them, and one side like that. And then I'm going to take, hopefully I have big enough ones printed out. Let me see here. Let me see if I am going to take the digis that I printed on the tracing paper, and I am going to put it in between them. And I'm going to make it a tag, and I just think it's going to be a cool tag, and we can embellish them, we can embellish them up. But I just think that's going to, and now I'm not going to say this hasn't been done, because it probably has been done. I haven't seen it done. I've seen things like it, but I haven't seen it exactly like this. So I think it's going to be really cool to embellish it and have like these, the tissue paper with the pictures on it in between the tags. I know we've seen the envelopes and stuff, but I think the tags would be really pretty. And all of a sudden my eyes are like all blurry and I can't see it because it's getting late and my eyes are going, I'm not cooperating today. All right, let's see who came in. Hi, Linda. Got to go and eat. All right, have a great night, Sue. Thank you for coming in. Is she the one who crafts with her cat? I am not sure, Sandra. She could. I know quite a few of them do. Well, I'm trying to soften all the clay I stored in the wrong container, so it's all hard and crumbly. Ah, my poor, oh my goodness, Dee Dee. Aw, thank you, Lisa. Yeah, so we're going to do that. So I'm going to pick some images. I'm not necessarily going to use that one. And I cut out a few different ones, and I am going to cut them down. I made some, I should have paid attention to what side my, oh, this one's going the right way, what side my writing was going on the paper. So I'll cut these down to the size that I want after I get the thing put in and glued, because then I can just follow the line and cut them off. Some of them will be wider, some of them will be thinner, and then we'll embellish them up. So that's what we're going to do. And then these, like this, I'm going to do the same way. And if you see, I have a fold in this because I thought this could go on a page. If you have the excess there already, you can just glue it up and then have a flip up. And on this one, I'm using this on the other side. I like this wood grain or whatever it is. I'm going to do that. Oh, it's on both sides. I don't know why I keep flipping it. So that's going to be one side decorated, and that's going to be the other side. And, you can always, maybe I'll cover this with book paper and cut out that hole. We'll just see where it goes from there. So I'm going to pick some images that I want to use with these papers. So this one's going to go like this. And this one I know was a little bit shorter, so I think it goes this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my images in, and I'm going to get those glued down first, and then I can work my way around cutting everything. So I'm going to move these over, and then I just used my my spell binder, and I have different dies and stuff to make the holes. And then you have all these goodies, guys, because you can use these for little tabs and stuff on the end of your tags. You just fold them over. I mean, you can make some cute designs with the different shapes and make different tabs. Like, where's this? Oh, this one. Look at this. Wouldn't that be a beautiful tab if you fold it in half? So these, don't get rid of this stuff. This is all really good stuff they have. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. So I have all of them here with all my goodies from when I was making the other things. So we're just going to pick a few. And then I have some bigger ones too. So love those. I printed some of the birds out bigger. So I do have butterflies and I have birds. And I'm looking for a lighter one because of the back of this color. I want to find a color that will go really nice with that. And I think it's that one because that wood kind of goes with the, what is that? A birch tree that's white like that. I could be wrong. If I am, someone tell me. I think this one will go nice with that paper. And yes, I'm doing the lines on this one this way. So we're going to use that one. So we'll start with that one. And I'm going to use my Handy Dandy Fabric Tech. And I do have it in a tiny bottle. And even in this bottle, if you notice if it starts getting too thick, just put some acetone in there and stir it up, and it works great. And then I take my needle and I rub chapstick along it, just like inside the cap that Michelle taught us. And then I don't have to worry about my needle sticking ever. So we're going to put this one in here. And not all of it's going to show, so I'm going to pick the best spot, and then I'm just going to glue around the edge first. As long as my glue wants to start coming out. May not want to cooperate. There we go. I feel like I miss a day, and I feel like I haven't crafted in forever. I do want to get close to the line, though, because I don't want a gap in there. The thing is with this little tiny one, I'm sorry if my head gets in the way. The glue does start to dry really quick, but I want to get the outside done first. And I want to make sure the birds show. I'm just going to rub that down, and then I will, where's my bone folder? And see, my sister, if she would have just opened this drawer, she would have found everything she was looking for. This way it helps spread out the fabric tack a little bit. And then I don't have to worry about it wrinkling, because fabric tack is not water-based. There we go. And I could even make this, which I could even make this a pocket tag with the bird in it. So we may do that for another one. All right, either my chat stopped or everybody got really quiet and is too busy watching. Or I put everybody to sleep, one to two. All right, so now I need to make this fit on here. And then we're going to glue that in place, and then we'll worry about cutting the size we want and everything. So I'm going to go ahead and get my bigger bottle out. Oh, thanks, Shell. Yeah, I got this idea while I was doing these last week, and I'm like, ooh, I know what I could do with these. And I think they'll look beautiful as tags inside a journal. My sister's working on something gorgeous right now, too. And we all know I am definitely a fabric tack girl. I love my fabric tack, for sure. So I don't want to get glue. I want to make sure all these sides are down, but I don't want to get it past that because, well, no, this one I'm not making a pocket, so I guess that doesn't matter. I'm just going to glue these two together, but I still want to make sure this is down well. And I hope I'm staying in frame. Is this close enough, you guys? Do you need me to if you need me to pull it in, let me know. I'll pull up my webcam and pull it in closer. I just really want to make sure that edge is good. And if you want, you could use, you know, double-sided tape if you're not a glue friend, a Fabri-Tac friend. Oh my goodness, a glue friend. You're not a glue friend. See, now I think I'm starting to get a little loopy. Hi, Linda. How are you? So where's my, uh-oh. Did anybody see where the pin went? Oh, whew. See, that's one of my issues is pins. Oh, and then I'm going to, all right, where'd it go? See? Then I just flung it, and then it just went flying on the floor. Oh, it's in my pocket. All right. Wow. I'm batting 1,000 right now. All right, so we're going to close this one up a sec. And we're going to put glue all around this one. Oh, see, my glue's getting close to the bottom, so that's why it's doing that. I actually, oh, I have a full one right there. All right, come on out. All right, so we're just going to go around, go to our edge, because I don't know what size I'm going to make it, so we can cut it off. But I do know it's pretty much this size, this small one. And then we'll embellish them. So I want to get in here too, because now I got to make sure this side is glued down pretty close. I don't want the glue to show through. I just want it to look like a window. So now we just need to line these two up. And that's another reason I like Fabri-Tac is you have playtime. And I definitely need playtime and stuff. So, you know, it's not just glued on the paper, it's actually inside, because then you can use either side of the tag and you have the picture inside. So I think those are going to look really cool like that. And again, I still can't find my little trimmer, so I will have to take this over to my big trimmer. I'm going to cut that little piece off. I do want this as a flap. We don't need this piece, although I'm not sure how to cut it off now. Probably when I bend it. Of course, someone's going to ping me right now. Never fails. No, that's Nikki saying thank you. That's Nikki. She's probably going live because tonight's her birthday. Hi, Angela. Aw, thanks, Angela. Oh, yeah, you missed a good party with Shell and Mags. I was out on the road driving. I wasn't here. That's why I'm here today. Because I wasn't here last night. So I really wish I could find my little trimmer, but I can use this and my ruler. And I have this really nice ruler because what's nice about it is it actually has like cork on the back. So when you put it down, it doesn't move. So I can use this to cut. So I'm just going to cut that off with this. And let's see if I can get my knife, because I don't know if my rotary cutter, being that close, will cut that. Oh my word. You can, nope, I'm not kidding. She hijacked my channel while I was away. Probably going to have to do a couple passes because this is like, I don't want to call it cardstock, but it's that craft card and it's a little bit thicker. All right, who is pinging me like a mad woman? Nikki. Nikki's pinging me away. I was thinking of doing private and just... All right. She might be going on privately. Can we do a repeat? Can we do a repeat? Yes, social. Such a good idea, Laurel. I'm going to have to try this. Exactly, Lisa. Now, see, excuse me one second. That would be really bad for me to come on here and show you this, and then you go on, Lisa, and do it, and I go, now, why is she copying me? You know, well, to me, there's a difference between copying and being inspired. And do I think some people copy? Yes, I do. Do I vent about it to my friends? Of course I do. I think we all do. We're all human. We're not perfect. But am I going to go on and make a big deal about it to those people? No, I'm not. I'm just going to let it go. You know, if I don't want someone to make it, I guess I'm not supposed to. I shouldn't show it. It's plain and simple. And I even have to remind myself of that now and again. So we're going to decorate this up, and I think that's going to be a really cute tag. So I'm just going to cut the rest of this because this needs to be this size. I made some long ones and some short ones, so I probably should pull out my rotary cutter, and this probably needs a new blade. And I have this really cool purple knife that's really sharp, and it's my favorite knife, and it folds and closes, and for the life of me, it's probably buried in this drawer somewhere. I've been looking for it, and I can't find it anywhere to save my life. There's Nikki. Hi, Nikki. Happy birthday. I told you I was going to go live. Well, I was still, you know, alert and awake, or somewhat alert and awake. I'm trying. So yeah, I just thought this was a really cute idea. A little bit different, you know, than making the envelopes. So I just thought it would be really cute as tags inside journals. I just hope this knife doesn't bust on me because I'm pushing so hard. And then we need to fold this back and get this piece cut off. And hopefully it cuts off enough of it. If not, we're going to be in a little bit in trouble, and we might have to cover that with some lace, which is what we may have to do, which is fine. And all of a sudden, I am like it got super warm in this room, like all of a sudden. All right. There we go. Oh, actually, it worked out. It's just a white line. So we will ink this up, and then we'll put on some lace and maybe some more of, you know, maybe we'll stick, you know, some little butterflies down in the corner. You know, this is, and I should have printed out more of these. I did little words and stuff, and I think the words are from Tracy Fox, but I did these on, I think this is almost a vellum, but I thought it would be cool just to have the word, and it's, you know, in a color, but we need a blue. I don't know if I have a blue. I have a purple. Oh, we could use a purple. And we could put, be amazing. You know, we can put whatever we want. I didn't cut all these out, but I did spend a couple days just printing digis and cutting them all out. And I keep all these too because these come really in handy. Let's see. Playing with glue gun. Yep, you know it's hot. You put your thumb right on it. Oh, yep. Ouch, Martha. Be careful. Today is your birthday. I know there's a song that the Chucky, it reminds me of that Chuck E. Cheese, that thing that Animal used to sing in Chuck E. Cheese all the time. And now I don't remember what it's called. That strikes out fibropatzy brain. Cane. Keep it straight. Oh my God, Angela. You know, sometimes I don't even understand your slang. All right. So this one I made so you can just attach it to a page and, you know, have a flip out, and you can have it go both ways. You could put it in by your spine and, you know, just have it for decoration. You can do whatever you want with it. It's up to you, but we're going to, I want to kind of decorate as I go because that's kind of how I craft. I mean, I suppose we could, why don't we glue some more and then we can just sit and play with them. So let's work on this oval one. I need to get my board out of the way. I don't want Fabri-Tac on that because it'll eat through it. So this one's going to, the writing goes this way. So that one's going to be at the bottom, but I didn't think about, oh, that's okay. We'll work it out, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. It will be perfect when we're done. As long as we like it, that's all that matters. That's my theory. You can, I see, yep, I can laugh at myself too. So we're going to pick another one. Let's see what we got. God, I have so many of them. All right, so this one's got the browns and yellows. That one's kind of pretty, but that one's really pretty. But how much are them gorgeous? Oh, that's one. Is that one bird? Yes, that's one bird. So let's see how much of this one we can get in here. I might have to use the, I think I'm going to use this one on the bigger one because it's a bigger picture. So we'll use that one there. We still need an oval one. Let's see. Of course, I'd like to add some color in there. You guys know me. I like my color. Let's see. We got brown and yellow. Let's see. I'm going to cut off some of that one again. How about... I mean, it doesn't have to fully, we don't have to see the whole entire thing because this is going to get cut here. So that kind of matches. And this kind of matches this down here. So I think we're going to do that one. So we'll do that one there. So let's do that one and get this one glued down. So we're going to glue it on the card first. Oh, I combine words from two separate words. It's like I try to spell correctly and my thing says what I'm trying to do. Mine is usually my brain is going faster than my hands, so it like skips half of it. So we're just going to put this down and then we can, let's cut some of this bottom off because we don't need that. Oh, I need scissors. I need scissors. Oh, that's right. They're right here in this drawer. Although my daughter borrowed there they are. My daughter borrowed my bigger ones, so I'm just going to cut some of this off because I don't want to try and cut it off after we've got it on there. So that one, this one would be a good one to make as a pocket one for a thinner tag, but I think we'll do the little bit fatter one. See, my brain is always going way faster than my mouth or my hands. And then it just comes out all funky sometimes. All right, so we just need to cut off a little bit on this side. Not a lot, doesn't got to be a lot. And a little bit on this side. All right, because you're not going to see it because it's going to be inside that magic tag. Yes, pretty much just don't want to admit it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't mind. Doesn't bother me. I'm all good with it. I know. All right, so we're going to glue this one down. Just got to figure out how much. So let's get our little glue. Let's get our little glue. Get it going around the oval. But I actually want to use this side because I like that indent of the oval. So we're going to go this side. We're going to get as close as we can to that little bitty oval. And try and do this before it starts drying because this little bottle likes to dry really quick. So yesterday, another thing that absolutely made my day, you know, my grandbaby, she's just, I don't know, for someone that's not even 2, first of all, she's been fully potty trained for 3 months now, completely. She wakes up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. She does not have an accident. She talks in sentences. She knows her colors and her numbers, and she is just way, way, way too smart. Well, when we get on, she only wants to talk to Grammy when she's in the mood, and she doesn't ever want to say anything that I want her to say when I want her to say it. So, so I get, you know, I'm like, come on, just say Gammy, say love you, Gammy, say hi, Gammy, you know, anything. So she's on, and Dream sent me a snap yesterday, and it was her and Kalia singing happy birthday to me. And yes, she sings happy birthday, and it's so cute because she gets to like, to you, and she makes these lips and she just keeps them that way. Well, unfortunately, my daughter did not save the snap, and I can't save the snap. So I talked to her early in the later in the afternoon. I can't remember if it was on my lunch or when it was, but so she sang happy birthday to me, and as she's singing, she's like, happy birthday to you, Gammy. And I was like, oh my God. You don't understand. I was so excited. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, Kalia, Gammy loves you. Thank you so much. You made my birthday. I'm like, tell Gammy, say, love you, Gammy. And she's like, love you, Gammy. And oh my God, it made my entire day. It made my entire year because she's just way too stinking cute. And I couldn't believe it when she did it. I was so happy. So I'm just putting the glue the rest of the way. And yes, I can go outside the lines because we're going to glue this whole thing. I just like to make sure my stuff is together. All right. Now we're going to go around this one. All right. Let's get this one down. Hopefully it fits completely on here. If not, we'll just cut it with the glue on it. We're going to have to go up too, so I don't remember how tall I want this one. I want it a little bit taller, like that. You know, you don't want them I don't want mine all the same size all the time. I like to be a rebel. I want to make sure I get right to my edges. And then we're going to put this piece down. And I probably went further out than I needed to go, but all right, which way are words going? See, now I'm doing this one backwards, and my words are going to be upside down, but that's okay. I'm good with that. And we're going to glue it down. And see, I went outside a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to cut that off anyway. We're going to straighten this one out. Just want to make sure it's glued down really well. Bone folder helps a lot with this. It just helps spread that glue. And I'm probably not in frame because, you know, I'm not even looking at that. All right. Now I just got Fabri-Tac all over my desk and everywhere else, so we need to get rid of that. All right. So that's that one. Oh, get this Fabri-Tac off here. I do have one of those erasers that works great on this. All right. So we'll decorate up this side. Maybe do some collaging on here, and then that's that side, and we'll decorate this one. And we're going to cut this one down probably to about there. So we got that one glued, so that's 2 glued. Oh, we're getting far, guys. I got two things glued. All right, do we remember which one I said I'm putting in that big one? This one. This one I put kind of down off in a corner. I like that too. So we're going to put this one in here. And I want some of the leaves to show. All right, so I'm just trying to think about where I want to place this. All right, let's get our glue going. And that I want on the outside because I like that shape. So I'm going to turn this over. So get that glue down. Get that glue down. See, I don't talk sometimes either. My sister's like, then I'd be crafting, and then I wasn't talking. Then I'm like, oh my God, I gotta talk. I mean, I like to talk, but I don't talk all the time. Sometimes when I'm concentrating, I don't talk either. And if I do, I start screwing up. And this is like drying way too fast. It's drying faster than I can get it down. And that's because I need to fill it, but that's okay. We're going to get that around there and get this one down. Let's figure out where we want it here. Want some leaves and berries, and there we go. That'll work. Works for me. Works for me. All right. All right, that's that side. So now we can glue the rest of it down. See, that only happens when my glue needs to be filled. that's okay. Like this one's really empty. Where's the cap? Let's go to the other one because this one's full. I always have a spare on hand, just like I always have spare Fabri-Tac everywhere. All right. All right. And again, we'll just I got to be careful because I think this Fabri-Tac will eat this bone folder. I'm not sure. So we're going to put our paper down and worry about that in a minute. So we want it this way, right? Yes, we want it this way. Yep. And we're going to go like that. And then we'll cut this side off. Although I think I had it the other way. See, I probably should have used the other side. We could do... No, I think that takes away from the bird. See, now I'm going to have to make it thinner because I started thinking and got backwards, and that's okay. It's not a catastrophe. It'll just be a thinner tag. Oh, thanks, Shell. Yeah, me too. I think these are going to be really cute tags. So I got to figure out how high up I want to go. How high up I want this tag. Oh, I was going to make this one a pocket tag. Guess what, guys? This one's not going to be a pocket tag because I just blew it. See? Things happen and you just got to work with it. I'm telling you, it feels like it's like, 11 o'clock at night, and I know it's not. Is it even 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock yet? Probably not, right? I want to get close, but I don't want to get too close. But I don't want any air there. And we're going to put this one down. There we go. And of course, I went way outside the lines again. So we're going to leave that there because I'm not going to rub it all over my desk again. So we'll just do here. Just want to make sure this is all done. And now I'm going to go around and sew around these as well, just because I like that look. Get that Fabri-Tac off there. And we'll let these dry. Oh, see, I got a little bit. There we go. And I probably should have inked up the insides of these, but that's okay. See, I'm learning as I'm going what to and not to do. See, look at how crooked that looks, but it's really not. It'll be fixed when we cut it. So we're going to move that one over. And then we're going to do this little one. 4:50. Oh, it is almost 5. Okay, thanks, Sandy. All right, so now we want this one. Kind of love this purple, but I don't think it... Oh, it may. Piece of it may show. Let's see. Nope, maybe just a hair. All right, so now we need one for this round one. And again, we're using the gray side, so I think that would be pretty. I'm going to use that one right there. Now it's cutting all this off, but that's okay. It's okay. That's the top, right? Yes, that's the top. All right. All right. Let's get this one. See, I wasn't talking that whole time. I was concentrating. All right. There we go. I just want to make sure it's really good around the edge. All right. Welcome back, Kathy. See, we're still here. All right, and we're going to put that down. So we're going to put our glue here. All right, now we're going to get our big one. Come on. You are my friend. There we go. See, and I didn't put that paper all the way down, but that's okay. I can do it now. See, my brain starts going faster than everything else. I'm already thinking ahead. Get as close to the edge as I can. And even if I don't get it all, my little one will get in there. All right. I'll probably keep sticking my head in the shot. I don't even know. All right. And there we go. There's that one. So that's one side, and then you got the other side. And then we'll cut our papers and get everything all straightened out. There we go. So there's those four. Now we just got to cut them and stuff. I love the word paper. I love the wood paper. I know. Isn't that cool? Yeah, this is, where's my paper pad? This is called Rambling Rose, Designs by Sue Smythe. I don't even know where I got this from. I'm not even sure if I got it Joann's, Michael, Tuesday Morning, but these are all the papers that are in it. They're just all really pretty. Yeah, I like it. I love that wood grain paper, especially because it's gray and not brown. I mean, I love brown, but this is like a gray and white one. And yeah, see, we got the gray bird back here. I just think it looks really pretty, so we may have to bring in some color in this one, but we will let those sit for a minute and get those all cut, because I think that's all I did of those so far. Need my pen. It's not cooperating. Move our little bird pictures out of the way. Oh, you're fine, Kathy. No worries. Like I said, this wasn't planned today. I'm trying to find some mojo. So I figure if I'm on here in front of you guys, maybe I can actually, get something working. Ooh, get off there. Friggin' Fabri-Tac is like everywhere. Gotta move this one so it can dry over there. Not on anything. Aw, thanks, Telly. All right, so now we're going to get our board back up and cut these. Hopefully my knife continues to play nice. Although it's a little different with me being on here by myself. So I'm going to mute for 1 second because I need a westward hoe. I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. See how quick that was? Be careful with that knife. I will. I needed yeah, I think you might need a Band-Aid. You know, they make these cool little rubber things for your fingers for the hot glue, Martha. You might want to try and use some of those. Protect your fingers. All right, I'm just chilling for a minute, guys, thinking here. Because I don't want to overthink, but I do want to think a little bit. Drink some coffee. Keep caffeinated here. I wish I could find my other knife. I don't know. It's got to be in one of these drawers. I don't know where I hid it, but that would work so much easier if I could find that. I did get something really cool today, off topic. It is a, isn't that cool? It is a purple feather. I don't know if you can see that, but it is a calligraphy pen, and it comes with all the different tips. And I just think it's so awesome. So that was, I always ask Shell, did we get any fun mail today? I have this thing for fun mail lately. I'm always like, did any fun mail come? Okay, I'm looking for my my other knife real quick because it's got to be right here somewhere. While we're waiting for that glue to dry a little bit before I cut. Because I have a feeling with that knife, I'm going to take this drawer all the way out. See, this is the drawer I was telling her had a bunch of scissors and stuff in it. That I had to show her. All right, so it's got to be in here somewhere. I couldn't have just gone legs and walked away. It's got to be here. I might have to use maybe I'll try my rotary cutter. We'll see if that'll work. I hate to use that on paper because that one's brand new and it works so well on fabric. I don't know if I want to use it on, the rotary cutters work the same way as scissors, depending on if you use them on paper or on fabric. Yeah, I don't understand where it went. I don't want to spend the whole show looking for it though now either. It is so cute, and of course it's purple, Nikki. Are you kidding me? Oh, yeah, did you see it? And it's purple. Paper Studios, all their stuff is purple. But of course I have to have it in purple. Hi, Di, how are you? Yep, today is your birthday. Uh-oh, Martha, cocoa butter. Nikki's celebrating the 30th anniversary of her 30th birthday. So happy 30th, Nikki. And I want to use this, but I don't want to wreck it. And I have more. Let's see if one of my other ones will work. I think most of the blades are dull because, back before I knew all that, I was using them on, see, this isn't that important because it's not purple. I was using them on paper and fabric. So rather than have to go over to my cutter and cut this, I'm going to just try it like this. Oh, that one's pretty sharp. There we go. I'll probably need to get a little bit closer. It's the only thing when you use the metal ruler, you got to angle it a little bit. But at least the ruler doesn't slip, which is nice. Now, the ruler Tracy uses, that thing's awesome. It's got the handle on it. Yeah, I need one of those. Okay, someone just pinged me again and again. Sorry, guys. It happens to me a lot. Someone wishing me a happy birthday. Sorry, I just feel like I have to respond when they do that. See, I was right. All right, so I got to figure out what paper's straight and what paper's crooked and which one I need to cut. So probably both of them a little bit. So we're going to go here to there, just to straighten it out. And I should probably stand up doing this. It'd probably work better, but I'm living dangerously today. I just want to live dangerously today. All right, let's get that in the corners so it's square, and then we'll know where to cut the others. There we go. And we'll cut this one. See if that'll straighten that out. You know, this is the fun part. Ooh, I'm cutting. That other one is so sharp, that purple one, that if I tap myself, I bleed. All right, that didn't, oh yeah, it did. That one cut. All right. And I'm just kind of flinging this stuff all over, and instead of putting it in neat places where it goes. I have a garbage can right underneath me. All right, let's just trying to line this up so it's square, so I know what to cut. All right, so we don't want to. We want to go to there. All right. And yes, I am standing up because it just works a lot better. I think I got it. Yep, there we go. Oh, that one could go under there. All right. Then we have our little flap, and actually that fits too, so I will put that on my scoreboard. And actually, you can stick this, you know, on a little tab piece and just have it go back and forth. But got a little bit of fabric tack on there, but it'll come off. I like the way that sounds too. I just think that looks so pretty. All right, so that, okay, so we got that one all cut, and that one's ready to go. Now we got to cut this one. This one's a hot mess right here. So we're just going to have to figure out a straight line somewhere. Let's start from the bottom, and we'll cut that, and then we'll work our way around from there. So we'll do that. All right. And then we got to see where this is straight. See, this is hard for me because this looks straight, but because of this, I'm seeing crooked. So let's cut that off first so it doesn't confuse me. I'm going to turn this. See, another good piece. Oh, voila. That's even pretty. Got to keep that. I like my scraps. They come in handy. Yeah, see, that one's pretty straight. So it's got to be just this throwing me off. So we're going to fix that right now. We're going to cut that off. All right. Never put your finger here. I've done that before too. And yep. I want to know. I always feel like I need to push. Okay, we need to go a little more because I'm seeing the yellow peeking through. So we're going to go just a little bit more. There we go. And get this one going. All right. All right. Let's hope that got it. If not, I can get my my fussy cut scissors out. When we ink and stuff, it won't show either. So I can just run my scissors along there. And then we'll just decide, oh, this fabric tack. All right, how far up we want this one to go. So we're going to go to about, I think there. All right. And we're going to go to about 7. Maybe 7 and line. All right. There we go. Oh, that's all tough like that. All right. Oh, see, that was our problem. It's this side I have to make thinner now. So we're going to line this up and we're going to cut this one off. We're going to go right to the edge of that. And then where's that line? 1, 2, 3, 4, right to there. I knew there was something somewhere throwing me off. Oh, we will make it work. There we go. See? I like those. I think that's very pretty. All right, so that one's cut. All right, let's cut our next one. Get these papers out of the way. See, I've got all this stuff in my way again. Never fails. All right, so we cut 2. There should be 4. I'm only seeing 3. Where's my, oh, it's over there. All right, so now we've got this one, and we're going to leave this just the brown craft card. Yeah, it sounds better when I call it craft card. And then we're going to straighten this out above the top, and that one should be pretty good. Because I think we might have cut this one already. So let's get it lined up to some lines here and see. All right, let's straighten this one out a bit. Hard to judge, hard to judge. All right. And I think that one's good. That one looks pretty good. All right. But we need our last one. And this one we're going to make how tall? Probably right there. So we're going to just line up here so we can make a straight line first. We're going to go to this line with this one. All right. There we go. Then we got to cut both sides off. So we're going to put our bottom down. And we're just going to follow it. Let's see here. We're just going to cut a little bit off each side just to even it out. Like that. Okay. And off this side. Just so the paper is not showing. So we're going to go there and there. All right. All right. Let's see. And then we need to trim just the bottom piece a little bit. There we go. All right. Aw, thanks, Nikki. All right, so that's that one. And I like that they're going to be so different on both sides. All right, so let's get all this out of the way. We're done with this. See, work like Patty, working an assembly line. Glue them all, cut them all, you know. And we can move stuff out of the way, and we can decide I need some inks. So I want to do some greens on this one. So we're going to find our green. Forest moss, and then we need, what is that we need? A light. Let's try the tattered rose on that. And this one, maybe bring out that yellow a little bit, maybe the antique linen. And this one, we might have to do, I would like to pull from that bird, but boy, this one lipstick might be a little bright, but we're going to try it anyway. Because they're going to be my tags, so, you know, we'll just see how it turns out. And I have my little sponge, and where's my little thing? That's not the one. I have these little block things that I bought for all of these, and I just, I have more, so I should just put a little sticky thing on. See, I have a little Velcro thing on here, so I just change it out and put that one on, and there we go. So we're going to do this one with this color and see how that looks. We'll see how it looks. And I've gotten smart because, you know, just to give it some color. You guys know me, I like color. Right. Okay. All right. You can see that it's a little crooked. I should probably straighten that out, but it looks straight, so we're just going to leave it because, again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Although I see these words, so that one's going to have to be cut. So we're going to go up a little bit further with this because I'm going to have to cut those words off right there. Straighten that out a bit. Make it a little shorter. But yeah, just a little bit, not a lot. And we'll do the other side. Oh, thanks, Shell. Yeah, I know this can't be that exciting, ladies, but like I said, it's the same as if I have to film a video, so I'll just sit here and craft anyway. And see, I should have done inside the circles and stuff. It would have looked much better. You're not going to see a lot of this color on this side, but that's okay. All right, that's good. All right, that's that one. So this can come off. And this goes actually on the bottom of here, like that. Voila. Voila. I don't have one for my, I know I had one for my moss green. Let's see if it's in here somewhere. I don't see it. So we may need another one. You know I have a whole nother package of them, but oh, I think I was using this one. Is that the same green? Yeah. So we're going to do this one on here. I'll close this drawer. Oh, sorry if I just shook you guys around. Didn't mean to. And I probably should have cut the corners, which I can always go back and do that. See, my mind starts working once I start doing something, then my mind starts working. Sometimes it works better if I just go like this. There we go. I'm going to be careful though. I don't want it to rub into the center of the other side. There we go. I want to wipe this up real quick because I don't want it close my Fabri-Tac. I don't want it going all over the other side of the card. Right. So we need to do this side. You guys probably can't even see what I'm doing. See, I get myself all worked into, you know, this odd spot. If my chair would stay up, it's like my chair keeps falling too. I don't know why. See, at least the green is showing up on this side. I mean, we could have made them two different colors on two different sides, but yeah, nah, not this time. See, it would have looked so pretty if I would have done the dark inside there. I might have to use like a Q-tip and go around in there because I just think it would look really pretty with the color on the inside. So that's the green. So let's move that one. Need a baby wipe though. Okay. There. So that's the green. What color do we need now? What'd I say? The antique linen. That one's a hard color for me sometimes to work with, so we're going to see if I have a pad for it. I know I have a small one, so that's what I'm looking for, my small one. There's my small pad. And I have small little dauber things too. I can just change out. Same way. All right. Okay, that doesn't belong here. Let's see. We don't want to mess this one up because this color can be a really strong color, so you got to be careful. So let's see. Oh, there we go. That looks cool. Trying to keep it a bit neutral. Not neutral, but I'm trying to keep them soft and all matching. I don't want to be crazy with it. Okay. Baby wipe. So try. All right, trying to stay in frame so you guys can see. Not that you haven't inked before. Everybody excited for Christmas? Everybody got their tree and stuff up already? I'm excited. Just because I like Christmas. That one you can't really see the color on that side either, but that's okay. Okay, this goes back on here. Where does it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This goes back on here, and this goes under here. Oh, see, I had one under there, duh, and I was pulling it off the little one. I didn't even turn it over and look. That was dumb. Well, now I know. Aw, thanks, Nikki. Yeah, it is. They're going to be pretty when they're done. I'm just trying to work in a, like, you know, assembly line style. So I actually get things accomplished instead of one. And then I've got all these pieces laying around for the next one. So what was I doing for this? Did I pull out? Oh, I pulled out the warm lipstick. I really need, but this is an oxide. I really need to see what that looks like. That might be, actually, I like that. So we're going to try it. We're going to try it. See, now I got a really big one here. This one's way too big. I need a smaller one. So I got to try and find a smaller pad. You know, and I know everybody's been using these, but did you guys know that these are actually for alcohol inks and the round ones are for distress inks? I never knew that, but I'm going to use it anyway because I want to be a rebel. I want to be a rebel today. So we're going to try this one. I don't think I need a lot. Oh yeah, see, that would have looked really pretty around the inside. Maybe get the corners a little heavier and the sides not so heavy. All right, we need to fold this down. There we go. I think that looks pretty. Definitely makes the bird pop out a little more. Hey, Dustin. Happens there is a colonial woman and colonial women churning butter on the wing of an airplane. There is something they're not telling us. We should open the door. Oh my God. Your tree never came down? Oh my goodness. What you doing? Oh, I know you're off work now. Gotta be. You see this side, it's going to be a completely different color, which I think is kind of cool. And we're going to fold this way for a minute, just so I can get that edge. Anyone? A colonial woman churning butter. Who else sees this? Not me. I don't know what you're talking about. You always come in here all cray-cray. There we go. To me, that just makes it pop. That's why I said the edging would have made it pop perfectly. Dustin, no. Laurel, do you see? Laurel, you mean mom? What do you mean Laurel, do you see? How about mom? And I always keep these too, because believe it or not, they turn out really pretty when they're all done. And you can always cut these up and use them underneath fabric or with cheesecloth or anything. All these little colors start mixing. I have a ton of these. They do turn out really pretty when I'm all done with them. You tell them. You tell them, Nikki. Tell them, no, Dustin. All right, so there's all my colors done. So let's make some room here because I'm making a disaster. Let's see. Make some room. Yep, you'll find them in there in the blue things. They should be on one of the ones on the left. All right, so I'm trying to put some of this stuff away that we don't need anymore because it's not in our way. Or it might be on the right shell. I'm trying to think which side they're on. But you'll see them. There's a whole thing of all those same colored ones. All right. Sorry, guys, I knocked you over. Surprisingly, my dogs don't even mess with the trees. Well, it's usually the cats. That's awesome, Nikki. All right, so we've got our four done, which I think look really pretty. They're amazing. I love this paper. I think that looks so pretty. Even this side looks pretty. So maybe we'll do some collaging with some book paper and stuff. Let's try that. Let me pull out some papers and see what I can do here. I had a whole stack of paper sitting out here. Now I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. So we can add some book pages and just do some collaging. This is one of those wonderful packs. Not sure if this pack was from Patty or this pack was from Michelle. But it was from one of them. So I want to do this lighter paper. I like this lighter paper, but we're just going to cut a piece. Ooh, this is like that fabric paper almost. Ooh, that feels... maybe we can't use this one right now. All right, you're fine. Let's do a piece of this one. So let's just look at it. Look at all that flecking and boxing. See, I'm learning. All right, so we're going to use that. And then we'll do... What else do we want to put with that? We have that paper and maybe some... Let's see here. This is the hard part because I don't exactly have everything out. Let's do some of this. Oh, look at that. All right. So we're going to go up here. I'm going to put this almost as big. Dustin, you see those aliens last week? Oh my gosh. They are big. Mine are pitch shepherd mix, probably because it's been up so. I'm not. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Cam has this little tree in her room that stays up year round. She doesn't take it down. Oh, I'm ripping 2 pages at once. See that? I'm going to put a piece up here. I'm going to rip around this too. And I think we're just going to use some regular old vintage photo on the edges of those. This is the one that I have a really hard time with because it's brand new and wow, that ink really likes to come out. So I have to be really careful. But now I have to find my pad that it's on. Oh, yeah. The dilemmas that I go through here. I'm telling you. I know this is the one I use, so this is the one I'm going to continue to use. Hopefully it'll work. We'll see if this will stick. Nope, that won't stick. All right, that's not going to stick. Where's that one I just took off? We'll use this one. We'll just stick this one on here like that. We'll use that. I'm being inventive. So see, I just probably did it way too much. So now I'm just going to mix all the color into that, work it into that piece of felt. Oh, and I just touched it and got it all over. But that's okay. All right, so that's that. Where's my baby wipe? Oh, it's up here. Wow. Where's my paper towel? You know it's here somewhere. Guys, see the paper towel? Ooh. My imaginary paper towel went somewhere. Oh, there it is. All right. Oh my gosh, those darned aliens, Dustin. All right, which one are we doing? This one. So we might want to put this over. So I'm going to go like this and get a piece of this. I love the sound of this. So we're just going to rip a piece of this out like that. We might want to go over this one. So we'll go like this. And have this one come over that. Like that. So I need to, bless you. All right. We can trim the rest of that off. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right. And then we probably will bring up a little piece down here too. It's going to be hard to do because it's so thin. Just wanted to get a little bit. Not that you're going to see it because I'm probably going to rip most of it off. All right, there. And I always like to piece my stuff together before I start. Maybe I want to put it down here. Yeah. Before I start gluing it down, I like to kind of have an idea of what I'm doing. There. All right. And then we need, what do we need? We need something else on here. Where's all my little goodies? So then we've got some little words from Tracy. Well, these are little blank ones. So we can put a little tag here. And maybe a piece of material or lace or something behind it. And then a word on top of it. So why don't we try that? Let's see. I have some of this, but might be a little too much. Maybe just a little piece of it. So let's cut this piece out. And I'm just talking to myself because that's what I do really well. Work my way through everything. All right, who came in? Hi, Christine. All right. Well, I'm probably going to watch this tomorrow and go, boy, you were a fruitcake at the beginning. I think you were lacking some serious sleep. And then we're just going to, oh, I think that'll look cool like that. So we're going to put this here and this on top of it. And then we're going to put a word on there. What word? A green word. Use one in green. So what word do we want? Oh, I see fly high. Huh, look at that. So we're going to cut that one out. Yeah, so I like to take all these and I like to put them in my word program, and then I can make them whatever color I want them. So everything's not always the same color. And yep, I'm using my fussy cutting scissors here, which I probably shouldn't be. And we'll put fly high on there. I like that. Stuffed daughter took me to. Oh, your daughter took you steak. Nice. Aw, thank you, Christine. All right. Speaking of that, I'm probably going to need food soon. Trying to think when I ate last. I think I had some really cold nachos and cheese. You know, I really had a taste for them, though it was 10:30 in the morning, but actually 9:30 my time. We just hadn't hit the time change yet. And the cheese wasn't even warm yet. And oh, it just kind of threw everything off. So and then we still want this piece down here. And I want another piece of this, I think, under here. Where's that other piece? So we're just going to go like this. Maybe this way. Oh, we got to have our words right side up, so get it right, Laurel. We don't want our words upside down. I want to... I don't know. Maybe something else at the bottom, but that's how I'm going to do the top. Oh, Laurel, no fruitcake? Ugh. Yeah, I'm going to go back and go, wow. Maybe not. I went a little off track a little bit, but that's just kind of the mood I've been in lately. Guess it happens to us all. I don't think I said anything mean. I know I didn't. I don't usually say anything mean. I just get concerned and upset. Now, I got to be careful with my glue because I think this Fabri-Tac is going to show through this, so I have a glue stick. Extra strength glue. Ugh. See? I must be getting tired. I can't even form words right now, so we may just make this one, and I may do some filming later of the other ones because I'm like talking in circles now. I can't even get words out. Oh yeah. You use a glue stick on tissue paper. It works really well, you guys. Not really. I need like my spray adhesive. That probably would have worked better. I'm not even sure if it's all the way down. So let's do this. Let's put the glue on the tag. How about that? That makes more sense, right? Ooh, getting hot again. Whew. Man, these hot flashes, man, are something else. I'm telling you. I probably shouldn't be doing this right on my glass mat either because then I rub everything right in it. So I'm going to have to do this with my baby wipe really quick because I don't want this all over. And I never use a glue stick. I love my Fabri-Tac, but that tissue paper is just a little too thin. And I want that like that. I don't want it right to the edge. There we go. I can always stick some Fabri-Tac under the paper. I am like, whew, on fire right now. Sweating. And then we gotta do the other side yet too. So we gotta decide. I gotta decide what I want to do with that. We need to just dress this up a little bit, just because it's a little too white for me. There we go. Okay, we can use our Fabri-Tac on that. You were in Moline. Darn it, I just missed you. Who was in Moline? It snowed while I just left. He is going to Decatur, Illinois. Oh, that's not. I know where that's at. I know where Decatur is. You were in Moline, Nikki. You were in Illinois. Really? And you didn't come see me? But I'm sure you were on a business trip. I'm just teasing. All right. All right, that's that. I like it. All the raggedy pieces like that. Oh, then we need to ink this up a little bit. Just a little. You're probably not going to see it, but I know it's there. Just because the edges are really white. I don't like the around here when it's really white. All right, so we need our Fabri-Tac. I'm reading the other day where they are harvesting truffles and how much they got per ounce. White truffles were even higher. No, I don't even know what that is. So, truffles. Is that a dessert? Because when I think of a truffle, I think of dessert. But when you're saying harvesting truffles, I don't think you can harvest a dessert truffle. All right, and we're going to put that right there. And see, like me, my mind's going stamps, and I just want to add everything to everything. That's my problem. I get a little carried away. It's like we could have done some stamping. All right, let's get this on here. Hopefully I didn't go too far out of the glue line. All right, fly high. There we go. Phew, we got one side done of one tag. Boy, I'm just cruising along, aren't I? All right, let's trim this one up. Let's see how that looks. Now I just lost my bigger scissors because I just kind of fling things everywhere all the time. Anybody? Oh, no. Anybody see him? Big purple handle? No, huh? Oh boy. I don't know. I don't even know what I just did with him. I kind of pick stuff up and then I put it down, but I have no idea where I put it half the time. I'm going to come from this side because I want to see, like, I don't want to cut the tag. Oh yeah, my stomach just started growling like crazy. It's like, feed me food. All right. All right. So this one we can take just a little bit of, well, we could probably take the glue stick too. And then we probably should have inked around it again because now you can't even see the ink. See? Because I was thinking, wasn't I? But yeah, see how pretty that looks? That looks pretty. And then, you know, you got your, so it can go on your page and you can see whatever's on your page behind it. You know, you could even do them like this and stack them up and have that in between, but then you're only going to see your image on one side. So yeah. Oh, but that looks, I don't even know how much we need to do this. That just looks really pretty. I really like those. They're going to be really pretty tags, and I like that you can see right through them. Oh, mushroom. You know, I knew that too, darn it. Oh, I've been having hot flashes all day, Nikki. It's because I haven't had any sleep. So now it tends to be when it is. All right. Well, what time is it? All right, well, it's 5:45. So what I come on at 3:30, 4:35. Yeah, I've been on almost 2.5 hours. So I think I will end this here because I am getting hungry and I think I'm getting a little loopy. See, at least I got a majority of something done where I just don't have pieces laying all over of unfinished things. So at least all these are ready to go. All I have to do is decorate them now. So I'm putting this here because I'm hoping my thing picks it up as you know, the picture instead of the picture it picked earlier today. So I'm hoping it picks that up. So again, I want to just say thank you to my sister. Thank you to Mags. Thank you to Patty. Thank you to all of you in chat for all of your support last night. I really, really appreciate it. It was a lot of fun to watch. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your weekend. And you'll probably see me here and there, you know, coming up over Christmas break. Like I said, I have a few things I want to do, but some of them I want to do a few ahead of time to be able to show you what they look like done, and then we'll make some. And one of them I want to see how it's going to turn out because this is, you know, something different. So I want to see how it turns out before I bring it to the table and make a fool of myself. Aw, thanks, Shell. So thank you all so much. I know Shell probably thanked you a million times last night too. So thank you, Shell, and thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful evening. And I will see you all soon. Don't forget to get out there and create something. Good night.